What do you understand by reality? If what you are seeing now, you can feel and touch is reality, is consciousness, well, then you are limiting yourself. Let me ask you a question. This consciousness that you believe this is all there is, tell me, when did you started gaining awareness of this consciousness? When did you started becoming aware of yourself? When did you start? 5, 6 years old? How old are you now? The truth is, the longer you stay in this reality that you are trying to defend, the harder it becomes for you to change your life. All great conquerors of this world, they had one thing in common. They started when they were young. The more you are closer to when you started gaining consciousness, the more it's easier for you to break that reality and create the one you want. Thomas Edison is the only person I can think of who started when he was over 40. Elon Musk started when he was very young, 18. Jesus Christ, our role model, he started when he was 14 years. He said he is the Son of God and God is in him and he is one with God. And he showed you that he was right. He did not just started performing miracles. He brought people back from the dead. He did not bring people back from the dead. He brought his own self back from the dead. Let me explain consciousness to you. When you dream, do you know how the dream starts? You don't know how it starts. You just see yourself in the dream. And the only time you realize you are dreaming is when you wake up. Same thing with this reality. We have access to two realities. This one that we think this is all there is, and the one when you sleep. The only time you realize this reality is greater than this is when you die and you go to the higher realm. When you fall asleep and dreams, and when you finally dream, you don't remember how it starts. It just feels real. Now you are living a life, you think this is all life is all about. The same way you can do anything in that dream, the same way you can do anything in this reality. That's what you need to understand. You can do anything in this reality. As long as you can see it, you can bring it to existence. Everything that existed, the phone, the airplane, the AI, the same way God created us as human to do anything, the same way we have created an AI, we created something that is smarter than us. Everybody that saw it, they saw it as a vision, as a dream. And the universe will never deny you what you see, as long as you believe before you see it in this reality. Have you not had moments whereby what we call dreams, what you see there, you experience the exact same thing in this reality? They are intertwined. They are all related. Deja vu you experience. Do you think that that thing is just deja vu as you think what deja vu is? The past, present, and future, they all exist at once. What did I say in the beginning of this video? You can't remember. It's already a memory. So what becomes of a memory is already in the past. What I said just now before I said is already in the past. As at when I was saying it, it was the present. But as it has passed, it's already in the past. So the past is just a millisecond. And the future is what I am yet to say. But now that I have already said what I am yet to say, I have not just entered the future. I have already made the future the past. So if you want to change your life, it's now. You need to start typing and imprinting what you want your future to be. Jesus Christ started by just saying it. He started by just saying it, but they took him as a joke. Right now, you are taking me as a joke, the way you took my elder brother as a joke. But the Bible said that whatsoever you ask of in prayer, believe you have already received it. Jesus Christ was saying he was God, he was the Son of God, and it is all in him. They doubted, but he did not just started performing miracles. He started bringing people back from the dead. He did not just bring people back from the dead. He brought his own self back from the dead. What else do you need to see to believe he was a God? If you are thinking of the greater picture, he showed you all that there is nothing like impossible, but you don't understand. That's why I'm here. My elder brother showed you, you didn't understand. I will show you my own way, that there is nothing like impossible. When you steadily think about, you attract it. If you want greatness, you attract greatness. The people who are great, they were obsessed with greatness. The same way when you make calls, you don't see what is connecting it, but somehow the person is hearing you. The same way the brain works. The same way a magnet, you don't know what is dragging it closer. The same micromagnetic wave that these things have, the same things that your brain has. What you steadily think about, you attract it. If you tell yourself, last, if you apply for the job, you're not going to get out, you're tired, last, you won't get it. If you tell yourself, I am lucky, I am attractive, you will be. A man is never truly alone in silence. When he's alone, he attracts the universe to come and visit him. And your own way you are supposed to make it, it will give it to you. Because everybody is an actor. Is a main character in their own story. The ones who write movies, that's their superpower. The ones who act the movies, that's their superpower. The ones who sing songs, that's their superpower. The ones who create, the ones who lead, who do things that are impossible, that's their superpower. You have yours. And it starts with this question: what will you do if there was no school? If there was no go and study this, go and study that, blah. What will you do with your life naturally? Make that your problem, and I promise you, in a week, the universe will tell you. But you have never had time because you don't have time for yourself, so distracted by the things of the world. He said in the Bible that my people fail because they do not know. I have an innovation because I've always tried. The truth is, you will never know until you try. I decreed it and I brought it to existence, and the light shined on my way. I've written over 16 books in my lifetime. I started 2022. All of them, I never knew what I was doing, but I kept on trying because I always wanted greatness, and I kept on making progress because the Bible said that you shall decree a thing and it shall be established unto you, and the light shall shine on your way. John said during his time that he saw in the future that we created statue and we breathed life into it. What do you see now? You see AI today. You see robots today, and we put AI into them and they are coming to life. You see, this mind of ours is deeper than the sea. You just have to persist, and it shows you. The people who wrote the Bible, different timelines, different locations, but they just sat down and they just started writing whatever came to their head. And when they brought everything together, they said it felt as if it was one person that wrote it. Exactly. We are an architect of the universe, performing his duty. Now we are living this reality, this big dream that you think that this is all there is. But you can't see the bigger vision. You don't want to think outside the box. Ask yourself this question. I like using school. School will tell you the future is today. They created Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, January, February, March, and you think the future is 2027. The future starts now. If you want to change your life 2028, 2027, you start now. You start telling yourself the new story of who you are now. Don't wait till 2027. You will still be in this reality. If there was nothing like school, if there was nothing like the useless rules they created, what will you do with your life? Picture this, the Garden of Eden. Animals can't hurt you. Nothing can stop you. Okay, the forbidden fruit. Yes, don't eat forbidden fruits. But you are free to do anything. You are free. Free. What will you do with your life? Forget the law. I read law because law is the only thing that without law, no peace and all that. So I just said I should just do the law. No engineering, no other course, no mass comm, no medicine, blah, 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 nothing. What will you do with your life naturally? I've always wanted to lead. These are the things I do in the secret. Because I have just always had it in me that reality was more than this. When I watch Jesus Christ's story, what people see was not what I have always seen. What people understand by it, and they will cry, oh, Jesus, Jesus. That was not what I've always understood about it. It was passing a bigger picture, a bigger message, but you don't understand. The Bible said that you shall decree a thing and the light shall shine on your way. Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, all of them, they all started when they were young. Thomas Edison is the only one I knew who started when he was over 40. And maybe that was why he tried the longest, because he had to break the previous reality downwards. I'm starting young. There's no difference in this reality and the dream world. But we have access to those two dimensions. So whatever you want, you make yourself see it in that lower dimension, the dream world. When you see it in that dream world, you can bring it to this reality. They all saw the person who created the plane, who created the phone, the idiot who created that word impossible, who have always created things. And you see how powerful it is when you create things. Those things dominate, they control, they lead, they last forever. Those things they created, they saw it in their vision, they saw it in their mind. Thomas Edison tried 10,000 plus times. I was supposed to try for 360 days. Thank you, universe. I said, thank you. Thank you. I have unlocked a new one. I have unlocked a new one. I said that I made $10 million this year using everything you learn from these two books. No longer I am going. No, I've been doing it wrong. Thank you, universe, for telling me. They needed to see the madness. The madness is my power. I made $10 million this year using everything you learn from these two books. When will you realize that your perfection is inside your imperfection? That just the way you are is your perfection. Look at the ones who are content creators. The one that cannot speak proper English, you that is so smart, you can buy a car of 120 million, but do you have up to $1 million in your account? You don't. I know what I have already in my account. I know what I'm worth. Call me mad, call me delusional. But I know what is greatness. Greatness is being delusional. Greatness is believing in yourself when the world don't. The Bible said in 1 Corinthians that he has chosen the unwise things of the world to shame the wise. All of them who are great and they are so successful, which of them is doing it through school and certificates? Mumu. Think. Do the thing. When your mind tell you, you not go walk, you not go walk, do it. Do it. It's in disguise. It's in disguise. Success is in disguise. You pray for strength, you will go through hardship. Why? Because hardship will build your strength. When God wants to bless somebody, he isolates you. He brings you down. Do you know why? Because the only way you can rise up is when you are alone with the infinite. You invite infinite source of power because this mind can do anything. In movies, when people want to perform magic, why are they always referring to the mind? Because this mind can do anything. Once you can see it, you can bring it to this reality. I've already made $10 million. I am not after the people who are going to read these books. I am after the people who will not. Because at the end of the day, there's always two sides of the story. Don't be in the I know is the last comment of a fool. Escape it for once. Make a move. Believe before you see. The Bible has one principle. Life itself has one principle. Ask before you receive. Ask and it shall be given unto you. I said that I made $10 million this year using everything you learn from these two books. Read the books. This is greater than content. I'm already $10 million rich, so why will I be scared? Whatever you ask of in prayer, I believe you have already received it. I've already received it because I have seen it all. I saw a crowd running behind me with full force, and I turned and I saw them, but I was the first to touch the door, and I said, I thought this is impossible. I saw many things. I saw it all. The ones who are supposed to be the next set of billionaires and millionaires, they are coming. I was supposed to teach. And if a teacher is speaking his money to existence, he's leading by example.